On the morning of August 12, 2025, the digital world woke up to a headline that seemed almost unreal. Jungkook, BTS's golden maknae, had become the first solo artist in history to have a hashtag surpass 300 billion views on TikTok. To the casual social media observer, it might just sound like another impressive number in the ever-growing statistics of K-pop. But for the millions, no, billions of eyes that have followed his journey from a shy teenager in 2013 to a record-smashing global superstar, this moment was something far deeper. It was history written in pixels, hashtags, and heartbeats. 300 billion. Let's pause for a second and let that sink in. That's more than 37 times the entire population of the Earth. It's a number so vast that even TikTok's own algorithm engineers probably had to double-check it before pressing confirm. In the days leading up to the announcement, fans on Twitter, or X, depending on what you still call it, noticed that the hashtag Jungkook was climbing at an almost supernatural speed. One fan posted, "Every time I refresh the page, the views go up by 1 million. What is happening?" No one knew exactly when the milestone would be crossed, but ARMY, always one step ahead, had countdown live streams running in real time. Thousands of fans tuned in to watch numbers flicker like a live sports match. And when it happened, the virtual cheers could almost be heard. It's easy to look at Jungkook's current life, sold-out stadium tours, record-breaking music streams, and global brand deals, and forget how it all began. Born in Busan in 1997, Jungkook was just a teenager when he auditioned for Big Hit Entertainment. He wasn't the loudest, the most confident, or the most experienced, but there was something about the way he sang, an unpolished sincerity that made people stop and listen. Fast forward 12 years, and that same boy has captured not just the Korean audience, but the entire planet. Every era of his career has found a home on TikTok. His 2016 Fire era dance clips still go viral every few months. His 7 challenge in 2023 broke into mainstream pop culture. Even short videos of him sipping coffee during live streams rack up millions of views. This TikTok record wasn't built in a day. It's the result of years of micro moments that fans treasured, clipped, shared, and replayed until the algorithm itself bowed in surrender. TikTok has a peculiar kind of magic. It can turn a 5-second clip into a cultural movement. And in Jungkook's case, the platform became a living, breathing archive of his artistry and personality. Search hashtag Jungkook, and you'll find flawless high notes from live performances, shot from shaky fan cams, playful moments with BTS members full of inside jokes, fashion edits where his airport looks are paired with lo-fi beats, fan art compilations that seem almost professionally animated. What makes this milestone even more impressive is that Jungkook didn't chase TikTok virality in the way most celebrities do. He wasn't uploading daily dance trends just to stay relevant. Instead, his authenticity became the trend. Music journalist Lee Hae-jin wrote in a column, "The thing about Jungkook is that his fame isn't manufactured for the moment. People watch him because he's Jungkook. And then the moment becomes viral by default." Every great record has a silent army behind it. And in this case, quite literally, ARMY. When news of the 300 billion milestone hit, fan accounts exploded with celebratory edits, compilation videos, and hashtags #JK300billion and #OurTikTokKing. Some fans even organized local cafe events in Seoul, Busan, New York, and London to celebrate together in the real world. One Seoul-based fan, Minji, explained in an interview, "It's not just about the number. Every view is a memory, a smile, a moment that made us proud. We've watched him grow and we've kept those moments alive." The truth is, TikTok's algorithm favors consistency, creativity, and emotion. ARMY's relentless dedication provided all three in abundance, making this milestone inevitable. One of the most fascinating aspects of Jungkook's TikTok presence is how language doesn't matter. Scroll through his hashtag and you'll see captions in Spanish, Portuguese, Arabic, Hindi, Tagalog, English, and dozens more. His facial expressions, dance moves, and voice transcend translation. In Brazil, his 7 dance challenge clips have been remixed into funk karaoke beats. In Indonesia, edits of his smile paired with romantic pop songs trend regularly. In France, fashion TikTokers use his airport looks as styling inspiration. 300 billion views is not just a record, it's a living map of how one person's artistry can travel to every corner of the globe without ever needing a passport. While the achievement is deeply emotional for fans, it's also a business masterstroke. Social media dominance translates into streaming numbers, brand deals, and global influence. Marketing analysts point out that Jungkook's TikTok reach makes him one of the most valuable digital personalities in the world. Brand strategist Park Sun-wo noted, "It's not just exposure, it's conversion. TikTok views become Spotify streams, YouTube searches, and sold-out merchandise. Jungkook has mastered the modern celebrity economy." Luxury brands have taken notice. His past campaigns with Calvin Klein, Louis Vuitton, and Samsung saw immediate spikes in online engagement. And now, with 300 billion hashtag views, that impact is magnified. TikTok records are volatile. Trends come and go in days. Yet this particular achievement feels like one that may stand for years. Why? Because it's not just about chasing trends, it's about building a digital legacy. Jungkook's hashtag views aren't inflated by one viral moment, they're the sum of over a decade's worth of moments that people keep coming back to. As social media researcher Dr. Claire Montrose explains, this record isn't lightning in a bottle, it's a slow-burning fire that's been fed for years, and that's why it's so hard to replicate. Behind every number is a person, and while the world celebrates TikTok king Jungkook, those who have followed his career know he's more than a record breaker. He's the boy who still calls his older members Hyung with genuine affection, the artist who stays late in the studio perfecting a vocal run no one else would notice, the man who, despite his fame, still gets shy when fans scream his name. When asked in a past interview how he felt about breaking records, Jungkook once said, "Records are like clouds. They're beautiful, but they're not something I can hold forever. What I can hold is the connection with people who listen to me." And maybe that's why this milestone matters so much, because at its heart, it's not about algorithms, it's about people. Now that the 300 billion mark has been crossed, fans are already asking, what's next for Jungkook? Some speculate that this digital momentum is a prelude to a massive BTS comeback in late 2025. Others believe Jungkook might drop a surprise solo single to ride the wave. There's even buzz that his rumored studio session with Charlie Puth could be tied to a viral TikTok challenge launch. Whatever the case, one thing is certain. If Jungkook posts a 5-second video tomorrow of him simply humming into his phone, the internet will explode all over again. Years from now, when people talk about the golden era of K-pop, this day will be one of its landmarks. Not because it's a TikTok record in the usual sense, but because it represents a shift in how music, culture, and personality travel in the digital age. From Busan to billions of screens worldwide, Jungkook's journey is proof that authenticity wins, even in the fastest, most trend-obsessed platform on Earth. And as ARMYs celebrated online with messages like, "We did it, Jungkook!" the milestone became more than just a headline. It became a shared memory, one of those rare moments when the internet feels united in joy.